I've got to say that the marriage, as it is written biblically in the New Testament of the Bible, is not carried out by the law, by the state, by the government laws of America. It's not instituted in there the way it's defined. Now, it's defined as the commitment between a man and a woman to live as one flesh on earth. Now, if they're going to be true to that marriage, now this isn't just calling out a shortcoming on the government side, this is also calling out a shortcoming on the two in the marriage. Uh, it, Here's what I'm saying now. The way it's defined biblically in the New Testament is it is a decision, a commitment between a man and a woman to live as one flesh on earth for the duration of their lifetime. Now, obviously, we've got to, for the sake of when somebody starts mistreating the other one, we have to give them a chance to annul that marriage. But if they want to stay true to that marriage and have that marriage be acknowledged by society as a marriage, and if the government wants to say that they're going to acknowledge these marriages, if one of them gets sentenced to jail time, now, if they were going to live as one flesh on earth, they both have to split the burden of that jail sentence. Or, now we can't put them in a cell together. That you can't give somebody an extra advantage for being married to have their spouse in there with them because they might like that. You give them a chance to choice. Do you want that marriage annulled? Your spouse committed a crime. You can either split the time with them, or you can say that ain't mine no more. I don't want them. You got to make up your mind right then and there. And if you just decide to split time with them, and maybe that burden can be lightened. One of them goes in for 5 years, the other one goes in for 5 years. If they're going to be one flesh, then they did the one crime. Because it could be like, it's in this old song about some man says the whole reason he robs and shoots some jewelry store person is to get his wife a diamond ring that she wanted more than most anything, any old thing. It's called the Priest Diamond Blues. Okay, well, so if that marriage was real, of course, that's an engagement. So she got him on that one, But if it's for the gold ring, and if it is a crime that happens after the marriage, after she's wearing the gold ring, or he's wearing the gold ring, this day and age, she might be the woman buying gold rings, more job opportunities. So but if they're going to carry out this marriage and have it be acknowledged by society, and have society say, well, we acknowledge these marriages, but that's not the way it's going to be, is it? So in other words, the government doesn't already is like, marriages are kind of uh, fashioned in the imagination. If it's lots of times they're not real. Yeah, that's my epiphany for the day, ladies and gentlemen.